Well, hello, and welcome back to the tower. So let's take a look at how we're doing, and of course we got 5th and 7th, and that was a heartbreaker of a 7th last Saturday, but you know, it is what it is. That was a tough tournament, obviously. Not nearly as good as my 4th, and of course this was the one that I don't know what happened there. But we do have some keys, and some keys get degrees, so let's go, and yeah, I guess we'll grab the bot range. We finally have the bot range. And that's all we can get. Yeah, I don't know where we'll go next, but we will go somewhere. I am sometimes tempted to get this, not because of the only reason is sometimes I have a tournament mission left over, and I'm like, you know, it'd be nice to reroll that for free. I don't think there's anything else I would really grab out of here immediately other than the card. I mean, that is a lot of keys. Over 110 keys to get the bot spec. We'll probably do that eventually, but not anytime soon, that's for sure. And the same thing, I don't need the card right now. So in terms of research, yes, we're finally on the last level of damage mastery. Working on Wave Acceleration Mastery level 7 already, and Wave Skip 5. So, yeah, and we're saving up for Intro Sprint, and hopefully we'll be able to get it with the next tournament. Will that be possible? Will I be able to get 300 stones from the next tournament? Yeah, okay, as long as I get at least rank 9. I think that's reasonable that I could get at least rank 9, or 10, rather. Yeah, if I do better, I do better. Okay, so that will be the next mastery, and it's going to work out great because we're almost done with damage mastery, so we'll just slot it right in. And then, of course, we're still working on the workshop utility discount and the swamp stun time. Obviously, this is just the most expensive one, and I really don't have anything else to research, so I was like, well, I guess, you know, we'll see. In terms of the event, I do have to get some death ray kills, but this is mostly wrapping up pretty nicely. We have some medals, and here we go. We're going to get some duration and some... Ooh, I probably went too hard. I might have gone a little too hard on that. It'll be fine. But yes, we finally got Ampy up to 34 seconds of duration. Getting close to... no, not close. We got a long way to go, because this is at least 12 levels. I don't know how many levels there are for the bonus, so... We got a long road ahead of us. Alright, moving right along. Yeah, we aren't spending any stones. We aren't doing anything with the cards. We aren't doing anything with the modules. They don't know what they're doing with the banner, so... We can merge at least. Let's merge. That was fun last time when we merged, wasn't it, everybody? Oh, there was 2 updates I didn't go over. Let me go over the 2 updates, because there wasn't really... They didn't put an in-game note. They were all bug fixes. And one of the bug fixes... One of the bug fixes was not... Hold on. So we have a new... Okay, there was the 26.1, which is already out of date. We're at 26.12 or 1.12 or 2.1.2. I think it's 26.1.2. Yeah, that 12. Fixed enemy behavior to avoid getting permanently stuck in knockback state. Auto ban both chrono field duration and cooldown substats when the corresponding stats are maxed in the lab and the workshops. Oh, well, I get free chrono field cooldown ban? Or I guess you have to do both? You probably have to have both. The expected mathematical odds for functions with less than 1% proc rate now are reflected in the game's actual behavior. Fixed instances where battle condition reduction applies to unattended effects. Fixed module pull bug where previously inactive accounts only receive the same modules. Unmerge function now correctly accounts for Shatter shard labs. Fix the issue where players could not purchase any modules. Fixed an issue where fast move through walls. Fixed an issue where player could not purchase the final card slot. Fixed an issue where some vault nodes could not be purchased with keys. Those are some big whoopsies. Guilds added an official policy on guild chats. I know I talked about this on the stream, but I was just laughing when I saw this because my first thing was, yeah, you can't just have unmoderated chat in your game because people are just going to be like animals. Added a way to delete guild join requests, fixed a visual bug where players contributing 0 appear at the top of the member list, improved visual effect of the Guardian's ally ability. Cloud save and purchasing. Time-based actions like the login mission no longer require a hard app restore. Yeah, they finally fixed that. That was probably last week, though. Fixed an issue where players are unable to complete purchases. Event passes now give player the correct amount of gems and extra medals. Improved the cloud save sync between devices. Fixed issue where players are blocked from updating an account when the account already exists. Fix an issue where no ad gems appear when disconnected from the internet, even with no ad packs. Fix an issue where ad gems don't appear until restart when switching devices. Fix an issue where players are unable to receive a password reset email. Fix an issue where the Guardian coin shows where the hit text is enabled. Fix broken menus in the themes profile. Yeah, we're still broken. Actual lab timers are now the same as displayed. Restoring levels to modules don't clear blocks to the restored resources UI. Improved dimensions for guild UI for Mac devices. Module sorting menu no longer cuts off at different aspect ratios. Fixed an issue where player is stuck on a navigation bar after the tournament ends. Added fixes to in-game to copy Poison Swamp and Negative Mass Projector. Oh, that's just text. Fixed instances where Russian localization had the incorrect language translated. Cathode RAID 2 Relic has had correct requirement text. Okay. And then here is the 26.1.2 patch notes courtesy of Muse. Fixed an issue where players were unable to make purchases on iOS devices. Wow. That must have been a 5-alarm fire. Improved error messaging at game launch to help resolve connection issues. Shattering is now limited to common. This is actually a big nerf. I'm actually disappointed. Like, I like this and I hate this at the same time. Because you saw me favorite everything because I got so paranoid, but now Shattering is limited only to common, rare, rare plus, and epic modules. Copies of organic modules that are already at Ancestral 5-star must now be unmerged to epic in order to shatter, which is kind of like, that's a big nerf in my opinion. Corrected the amount of shards received when shattering or unmerging modules. Fixed relic localizations in the event store, event track, and profile. Fixed an issue with the damage cap slider button overlapped with the description. Damage cap slider division increased from 2 to 10. Added a slider to bot cooldown to offer single second precision. Fixed an issue where wall size changes when selecting a different upgrade tab. Improved module rarity filter display. Fixed an issue where players earn more guild contributions than intended, so the guild contribution thing has been fixed. Realign guild banner icons, add 10 new guild flag icons, improved sync of the Guardian steel. Fixed a visual bug where players observe different coin amounts across different menus. Guardian toggle no longer re-enables on application restart. Fixed an issue where event mission notifications were missing in the menu and submenus. Fixed a minor UI bug for the menu button in themes. And player profiles now display the correct highest wave and rank. Wow, that was a lot. Anyways, so yeah, so we just dismantle these now. Except for one. There's one type I said we're going to work on for the hell of it. If you remember that, you'll find it out. I don't know how I didn't have any cores. It was really weird. Not core, the other one. All right. Nothing to auto merge? All right. So we clearly have most of these. Oh, ChronoSync. Oh, that's Matrix? They look so similar. Oh, one, okay. Whatever. So obviously you know what's going on here, right? We're gonna make a bunch of ChronoSyncs. It's an Epic Plus Chrono Sync. All right, so now I have those two, and I need, what do I need to, okay, it's a wild card that I can merge those two. We're not anywhere near that. All right, so we still need, so what I need 2 random epics, which I don't think I'm going to be able to get. Because Epic Plus, I have to have 2 of the same, and we don't have 2 of the same. All right. That was fun. That was all the merging we're going to do. But yeah, unfortunately, there's not too much that's going on. Like, a lot of stuff actually has happened. Like, I re-rolled a bunch of my modules. Oh, I probably can upgrade this. Yeah. Like, a lot of my modules, they got re-rolled in the stream. And that's one of the things people are concerned about. They're like, oh, are we just not going to do as much stuff anymore when you get Intro Sprint? That's not the case. Intro Sprint is just going to open up the ability for us to do different things during the stream instead of just doing the tournament. So that's going to be actually really nice. So we'll be able to do things like more re-rolls, more pushing and things like that. And of course, I will always answer your question. And of course, people in the chat will answer your questions. So you always expect to have that. So that's how I see it going. And obviously for me, I'm mostly just trying to get my card masteries. After Intro Sprint, it's going to be coin. And then after coin, what is after coin? After coin will be orb. So it's Intro Sprint, coin, orb. And then what's after orb? And then we'll probably do cash. And then once we get those done, which Intro Sprint, coin, orb, we'll have to see where things line up in terms of coins. So I basically have four-ish masteries to do, with cash being actually really cheap. But I'd rather get the coin, the ones that increase my coins first, just so I can. Because the nice thing about doing what I've done is, as you can see, I've been doing okay on econ, especially considering we completed damage. So I have 2 outstanding. So we're doing okay on coins right now. Actually, let me look. All right, so we have 2 levels of wave acceleration. We're almost done with wave acceleration. It's kind of crazy. 2 levels to go. Let me see how that's going. Ooh, I had a connection error. I gotta go to the lab calculator. And I gotta go to WHAM. And well, actually, it's wave, and there's too many waves. All right, and so we're researching 7, and we need to see what it's like to get to 9. So yeah, we have a total outstanding of 14,000, which we have that covered. And so wave skip mastery is at 5. And I might be biting off more than I can chew here, so we're going to see what this is outstanding. So wave skip is actually 25 outstanding. So that is a bit much. Yeah, so to get 6 and 8, which are the next 2 levels, I need a combination of 12 quadrillion, which we got, obviously, and then 7 and 9, which will probably hit about the same time. So we're pretty good. We're pretty good. I think we'll be fine. And of course, we'll be throwing Intro Sprint Mastery in the mix there. I'll probably pause swamp stun time again and swap it in for Intro Sprint Mastery for that, and we'll just see how that goes. And that's kind of the plan. Yeah, this video is a little short, but we kind of touched all the bases. Like, the big thing was the 2 updates. Oh, I didn't spend my things over here. Let's, oh, hold on, I'm going to nuke. I'm going to do that. I don't want to do anything with that. Oh, we have 200 now. As there's no other way to get these, I think this is what I have to spend them on. I don't see any of those being good. We'll grab 25. Oh, it goes up by 25. Okay. We'll hold off for now. And oh, I got 2 weeks. Okay, so we have 2 weeks to determine everything. All right, that's fine. And of course, we have done a great job. Everybody has done a great job on contributing. So thank you, everybody. And once again, as always, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. And if you have any questions, feel free to say something in the comments. I do always look forward to your questions. And as always, thank you again, and I hope you have a great day. Goodbye.